We are live.
All right.
It's Trivia Thursday Live. I'm your host, Dr. Jones. Lovely Nurse Bethy will be joining us in studio very shortly. Thanks for waiting. We are running a little behind. I hope people are still with us.
I want to tell you a story every man ought to know.
It is our St. Patrick's Day special trivia. We're going to get questions rolling here very shortly. Give people a chance to tune in, find us. Remember, it's Thursday. Remember, we got trivia going on.
If you just treat her right now, oh, squeeze a real junk. Gotta make her feel good. Tell her that you love her like you know you should. 'Cause if you don't treat her right, she won't love you tonight. If you practice my method just as hard as you can, you're gonna get a reputation as a love and a man. And you'll be glad every night that you treated her right. Hey, 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 hey.
Looks like we got Tim and Randy showing up in the chat. Welcome, guys. If you are tuning in, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones music channel.
Hey, every night. All right.
Hit that like button.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh, work it now, one time. Yeah. Thank you too much, baby. All right. Hey,
Hey, Laura has joined us as well. As normal, we're starting off with our musical trivia round. I'm playing the hits of a certain year in our history. Listen to a few songs. Think about what year that might have been. And throw your guess in the chat. We'll see if you guys can figure it out. Looks like we got our first guest coming in. Tim taking a guess with 1965. Is that really our first guess? I don't know if this has ever happened in the history of us doing our musical trivia round like this. If anyone's ever gotten the year on their first guess, studio audience, give Tim a round of applause. Yes, tonight we will be listening to the hits in 1965. Got some great ones coming up. Skippy, welcome Skippy.
I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby.
And yes, Skippy, we have started St. Patty's Day a little early. We're doing St. Patrick's Day trivia tonight. I picked out a bunch of fun St. Patrick's Day themed questions we have coming here shortly. Car bombs are dangerous. They will blow up your mind. So let's see if I got it correct, if I remember drinking them in my drinking days. Irish car bombs, a Guinness with a shot of Jameson dropped in it, correct? Or do they use Irish cream? I'm not drinking Irish beer tonight. I'm not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone who's never weak, but always. I am drinking a green bottled beer though, Heineken non-alcoholic tonight. Oh, upside down. Derp. There we go. I got a green bottle from my beer. I'm trying to remember who covered this. Oh yeah, you float the Jameson on top of Bailey's. That's right. You float Jameson on top of Bailey's. Oh, that's gross.
It just sounds like
on the ground. I'm not the one you
just sounds like
want,
curdling in your stomach.
only lead you
I don't know. One time I was drinking back in my drinking days. Actually, it was one of my early times doing karaoke, and someone was drinking and serving up duck farts. And they're sort of like that. They got like cream and liqueur, cream liqueurs, and alcohol, and totally curdling. A creamy Guinness stout sounds delicious right now. I used to love the kind of beers. I would say I like beers you can drink with a fork. Trying to get a few songs in here. Yeah, I don't know how they would do it, but I would take my dog in to get his nails trimmed or even do the grinding where they file them down all nice with a grinder. He was like a Dremel. And I don't know how they would get it done because it was like pulling teeth. I was afraid my dog was going to eat me when I would try to cut his nails. Here, there's a 1965 song with dog in the title. We'll play that next for the dogs, Randy. Alright, if you're just tuning in, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones Music Channel. We're going to get trivia rolling here very shortly. We have Nurse Bethy joining us in studio right now as we speak. Here she comes. Had a couple technical issues trying to get started tonight. One of my main computers I use decided it wanted to give me the blue screen of death and shut down, and then it decided it wanted to do updates even though I already did updates earlier to avoid that from happening. And then it wanted to get rid of the playlist that I had put in place. But we're here now. Happy St. Patrick's Day almost, y'all. St. Patrick's Day is a very special day for Nurse Bethy and I. It's like our anniversary. So we like to celebrate 17th almost every month. But yes, it was 6 years ago, St. Patrick's Day, so 6 years ago tomorrow, when Nurse Bethy and Dr. Jones became a thing. And it's been an awesome 6 years. All right. Let's get a mic check on you, Nurse Bethy. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys.
All right, we got Nurse Bethy in the mic.
And I've been doggone if you ain't warm as a breath of spring, baby. And if we live to be 100 years old, if you
perfect song for that. She knows I won't be doggone. All right. Yeah, it is St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. All right, let's bring it in a little bit. Welcome, everybody. You are watching DJ TV with I, Dr. Jones. Next to me is the lovely Nurse Betty. And she's actually wearing this shirt that she wore on the date we went on 6 years ago tomorrow. Actually, it wasn't even a date because we both had separate things we were doing because it's my nephew's birthday on St. Patrick's Day, and so it was his 21st. And so I was out with him and the family for his 21st birthday 6 years ago. And she was visiting some St. Patrick's Day party at a bar with a friend, and then we met up after that for our date. But it was planned, so we'll still call it a date. So, but yes, I remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was 6 years ago. It's imprinted on my heart. All right. Well, as we mentioned, you are watching DJ TV. This is Trivia Thursday Live. I got a Trivia Thursday slide. There we go. Trivia Thursday Live. We're going to shake it up with some great St. Patrick's Day questions tonight. Yeah, what a fun story. It is a fun story. So, this is after a few not date hangouts that we really enjoyed each other's company, and we talked so long we closed Denny's. And if you know anything about Denny's, they never close. But they were just done with us sitting at the counter talking, so they decided they had to like pretend to close to get us out of there. I can't remember if Laura was there that night or not.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, let's get down to some business. Other than Trivia Thursday Live, something else you can catch Nurse Bethy and I doing is Shaking It with Back the Blue Nevada County. That's our organization that supports law enforcement both here locally and on a national scale. We want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all law enforcement, first responders, and military personnel out there. I hope you guys are getting a breakaway to enjoy a green beer or something. Nope. I believe Glinda was our waitress that night. So, and I think Nicole was on that night. And she was still working there back then.
I think so too. Yeah.
So, all right. Up and coming events. Back to Blue doesn't have any on the schedule per se, but we are teaming up with the Freedom Riders, as always, to promote a Freedom Ride, Patriot Drive to the beach. So they're doing a Patriot Freedom Drive to the beach Saturday, April 1st. I'm not sure which beach, which direction they're headed. I think more details are to come.
Yes, we're heading over the Golden Gate Bridge for sure.
Yes, want to get a line of Patriot flagged up vehicles heading over the the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes.
It'd be cool if we could get like one of the real drone operators out there to have like a drone shot.
I know.
We'll see what we can do.
But we have a bunch of friends in the Bay Area that might even be tuned in to trivia tonight. If you guys are there, hi, Bay Area friends. But Megan, also known as Beast, that's her Patriot nickname, has never been over the Golden Gate Bridge. So this is kind of a...
What?
I know, yeah. So, but we're working out the details on where we're heading. But there's a number of Patriots in the Bay Area that we've connected with. Are you listening?
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of Patriots in the Bay Area that we're going to connect with on this ride, and so we're working out the details. But it should be awesome. So we'll meet up in Sacramento and at Sunrise Mall, and then we are just getting the details and the text and all that. So I'm gonna hold off on giving names and all that. But yes, And
Rodeo Beach. Is that the beach we're headed to?
I'm not sure yet. I think we're still kind of working that out. So let's move
Kathy's
on.
saying. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Kathy. But yeah, let's move on.
More
and then-
information to come on
Yes,
that
yeah.
in the future.
Yes.
Um,
And we have one more announcement. We have puppies available.
One more announcement. This isn't really a Back to Blue or Patreon announcement. This is an adorable announcement.
Yes. So Laura in our chat has the most adorable puppies available. She still has 6 of them. One of them is a boy and 5 of them are girls, and they are absolutely adorable. We haven't gotten to see them in person, but we have gotten a bunch of super, super cute pictures. So if you are interested, they are a mix of black lab with chocolate and red lab on the mom's side. And I can tell you that Laura and her wonderful partner, Mark, whom we haven't gotten to meet yet either, are not breeders. They want to see these puppies go to a good home. So I've had interesting messages from people, and I want to say a very special shout out to Kathy for helping me get back to people. They just want these puppies to go to a good home, and I didn't realize that people would be so scrutinous of a flyer about free puppies. Now I know. So thank you to those who have chimed in and helped with that. But yes, they are adorable. So contact Laura. Her number is on the flyer, and it is all over social media now. And they just want these cute little guys to go to really good homes, as do we. And since we can't adopt any, we are helping her get the word out. So thank you to you, Miss Kathy, for helping me with that. And yes, I know I'm evil for putting their pictures back up, but we want to help Laura and Mark, and they've been taking care of these beautiful puppies for 7 weeks now. So we need to help them get adopted, so Laura and Mark can afford to buy groceries for themselves instead of dog food. And yes, Tim is doing the live streams with Eric Early, and we don't get to tune in every week, but they are awesome, and he posts those every week on our social media too. So big shout out to Tim. Thank you for what you're doing, brother. We love you.
I still want the baby with the white feet and the cute brown nose.
There are 3 babies with white feet. Yes, there are 3. Yes, thank you, Kathy. You're the best.
Aw, puppies.
Puppies. They're so cute. Anyways, yes. I know. We wish we could too.
Okay, let's keep moving so we can get to
Yes,
trivia.
let's
We are
do
Dr.
trivia.
Jones Music Services. We do more than just these trivias. You can also hire us to DJ a private party, corporate event, or a wedding. You can find more information about that on social media or contact us directly if you need to hire us. Other ways to support us in this broadcast is by digital tipping. We do rely on the digital tips to keep this show afloat. You can do that via Venmo. At Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethy is our Venmo. Pretty easy to remember. If you need to access that later, we'll throw it right there in the corner of the screen.
And there was a lot of negative press about PayPal for a little while there, but I'm finding there's still a lot of you that still like to use it. So that is an option. We also have Google Pay, we have Facebook Pay, we have Zelle, we have pretty much everything. So if you feel like sending us some money, we appreciate it. We figure it costs us about $50 a month to do trivia every week. Obviously, when we're not buried in snow and without Wi-Fi, but we do appreciate your digital tips that help us keep this going, and thank you for that. And we want to give a shout out to Clayton for giving us a very generous donation last week. Thank you, Clayton. If you're out there, we love you. And I just have to say, so last week, a bunch of our Patriot family were at a big meeting that was happening down in Roseville, and our show went so smooth, and we actually started early, and everything went so beautifully, and we had Randy and, was it Randy and Laura last week? I think that was it. Yeah. So thank you to Randy and Laura
A few others tuning in here and
yeah,
there.
we had a few people join us later in the evening, but thank you to Randy and Laura for being our VIPs last week, and of course everything went without a hitch, and we started early and we were good to go, and then this week we have all of you wonderful people, and we had this stupid computer issue which we try so hard to avoid. So And for those of you that have tried to do anything broadcasting-wise from home, I think you can sympathize.
All right. So, it is Trivia Thursday Live, and that's why we're all here. In my hand, I have our official answer sheet from the judges. Our judges panel delivered this to me right before we started the broadcast. They've picked out great questions for you all. Who is ready to play some trivia?
Let's see, who all do we have? Oh, and so Tim got the year right off the bat.
Yep,
First guess.
first guess.
And not just first guess of his, first guess of anybody.
Yeah, that's never happened in
That's
the history
never happened.
of our
No.
trivia. And we've been doing this now. St. Patrick's Day also marks the 3 years of us doing live trivia broadcasts.
It does.
Because it was the St. Patrick's Day night trivia. We were supposed to do trivia on St. Patrick's Day,
Yes.
which would have been a Tuesday when COVID shut us all down.
Yes. This is very true.
Tim says, I hear you on the broadcasting issues.
So according to YouTube, and this is including the shows that it's banned because of copyright music issues. We have done 147 trivia shows
Wow.
because we were doing 2 a week for a little while there, and so that offsets the weeks where we've had to cancel because we were sick or dead or buried in snow and without Wi-Fi, or all of the above. But yes,
Tim gets a plaque.
Tim
Yep.
gets a plaque.
We'll have
Good
to
job,
give him
Tim.
a plaque.
Good job.
We'll have to give him a plaque and one of these. Yay! All right.
Okay, so I'm just looking over to see who we have here. Okay, so we have Randy, we have Tim, we have
Diana,
Skippy,
Laura,
we have Diana,
Kathy.
we have Kathy, we have Dave. Hi guys.
Oh, Dave Anonymous is here.
Hi. I promise I am catching up
The
on all
tough
these
one, okay.
comments. I can read and talk at
Okay,
the same
let's
time.
get started with trivia. We're going to start with a this and that category. That's your general trivia, random facts. Could be this, could be that. Although I will give you guys a clue. Tonight's St. Patrick's Day trivia night, so that might help you come up with answers. It can narrow it down a little bit. If the question seems random, think St. Patrick's Day. It might help you come with an answer. All right. First question is, what color was originally associated with St. Patrick's Day? This color is actually known as St. Patrick's blank.
And since all of you here have tuned in before, you know that based on Byron's trivia methods, it is not green. His trivia questions are never the obvious answer. You know this.
Okay, camera check. Camera 4. Camera 5. All right.
I think that's Randy's favorite.
Wait,
Camera
shot.
5.
Oh, camera 5 still has the logo there. Beep.
There we go.
Oh, I need another song.
Yes, you do.
I failed.
No, you're good. You're good.
This one will get us
see.
banned.
It's okay. We can get around it. Oh, yeah, this one will get us banned.
We just have to talk a lot over it. Let's see, what are we getting some colors? Gold, red, green, gold, orange. Wow, we got lots of colors. And they are all right. No, they're all wrong. It is not gold, it is not green, it is not red.
She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. She said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. She's got a
Did you hear what song I opened with tonight?
I did.
It is one of the hits from 1965.
That was awesome.
Roy Head's Treat Her Right.
Yep, that was awesome.
Purple? It is not purple. Looks like I'm getting points here.
You might.
Okay, here's a clue. This color can still be found on, I think it is, the Ireland flag. Let me look this up here, make sure I'm correct. Oh no, it can be seen on old Irish flags. They changed the Irish flag to be green, white, and red. But it's the old Irish flag that had this color on it. That's right.
She's got a ticket to ride.
They still fly them at the Irish castles.
Ticket to ride.
The old Irish flag actually was
Ticket to ride. But she don't care.
similar to the Scottish flag.
Don't know why she riding.
And sometimes they'll put the Irish Catholic cross in this color in the center of the Irish flag. It is a blue. Yes, it is known as St. Patrick blue. So, and it's a lighter color blue. So, it is blue. Yeah, it's green, white, and orange now. I'm trying to think of the flags that they have at a lot of Irish castles and stuff is what I'm seeing in the pictures are that blue.
She's got a ticket to ride.
It was the old Irish flag apparently that was this blue. But I think they changed it because it looked just like the Scottish flag almost, like the blue with the white cross. It was like white with the blue cross. Okay. So yes, it is blue, known as St. Patrick's Blue. Okay, what U.S. man-made landmark began construction on St. Patrick's Day 1930?
Yeah, Kathy did say blue. Good job, Kathy. And so did Diana. Good job, Diana. And Diana says she has never been over the Golden Gate Bridge either.
What?
You will have to join us. For sure then, Diana.
I walked it.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a pain in the butt to walk because you have to get to it. You park in this parking lot and you have to like go up this ladder staircase type of thing and then over and then back down and
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore? Nope. Okay, here's a clue. It's a building. It's a U.S. man-made landmark, but it's also a building.
Yes, Randy, you are right. Back to blue.
Crazy Horse, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, yes! Oh, Big Wargowski has joined us. You're not that late, we've only got a few questions in.
Yeah, you're good. Hi,
So-
Big Mike.
At the Clinton Library. Oh. They built that on an island in St. James, right? Okay, anyways. No, yes, it was the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building began construction on St. Patrick's Day, 1930. And it took like over a year and a half to build the first 100-story building in the United States. Yes. Okay, according to Irish lore, what did St. Patrick drive out of Ireland? It was potatoes. That's why they had a potato famine. It was all St. Patrick's fault, right? He drove all the potatoes out of Ireland.
Yeah.
So Ireland is funny because Irie means Ireland. So it's like Ireland land.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Technical translation, because Irie was just what the Irish called their land. So we got a lot of snakes coming in. Yes, apparently there are no snakes in Ireland. And that's because Irish lore says that St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland. So if you said snakes, give yourself some points. However many points you think you earn for your answer, that's what you get. Congratulations, it is snakes. Okay. Why are shamrocks associated with St. Patrick's Day?
Must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die.
AKA pagans. See, that would be more correct if they're just like taking the lore and thinking they're literally meaning snakes, but if it was wrote that he was driving the snakes out of Ireland. Now, it's kind of funny because St. Patrick wasn't even Irish. A lot of people don't know that. He was born in Britain, and first time visiting Ireland was when he was 16. He was kidnapped by raiders and enslaved in Ireland. That was his first time visiting Ireland. And then he escaped the slavery in Ireland, made it back to Britain, became a priest, and then changed his name to Patrick because it wasn't Patrick, but we'll get to that question later, and moved back to Ireland. Let's see here. Because of the leprechauns, Diana said, because the magical leprechauns gave them an extra clover leaf, the luck of the Irish. So, actually, Kathy is getting the points here. Very difficult question. But shamrocks were used by St. Patrick to demonstrate and discuss the Holy Trinity. Yes, St. Patrick and shamrocks' association with St. Patrick's Day are because of St. Patrick and his use of shamrocks and describing and demonstrating the Holy Trinity. So yes, Kathy, absolutely right. Give yourself extra points for that one. That's a tough question. But good job knowing it. Okay. What % of Americans claim Irish ancestry? When it comes to days like St. Patrick's Day, you would think it's a lot. It's actually not a lot. Oh, at the Cow Palace, that's cool. Okay, we got 26, 20, 45, 25, 35. When it comes to days like tomorrow, it's about 45% of the people will say they're Irish. But how many people actually claimed Irish descent? And this number is actually as of the 2013 census. So, yeah, that's like, Gabby, normally on March 17th, like I said, March 17th, everyone's Irish. But other than that, it's actually only 10.5%, roughly 10%. Only 10% of Americans claim Irish ancestry. Okay, why did beer become synonymous with St. Patrick's Day? All my slides ended up changing layout. Oh, it looks like Kathy got it in time.
Yeah, I think she did.
Yep, 10%, and then on March 17th, 90%. Yeah, no one wanted to claim to be Irish. And actually, speaking of Back to Blue, we can owe our nation's first police forces, actually, to the Irish community. It was in the Irish community. Actually, they touch on it a little bit in the movie The Gangs of New York, but it was a civil unrest within the Irish community that, and the lack of any government interference in the Irish community, so they'd have these big old, like, all-out brawl wars with each other, and no one would care because they're just the Irish. I mean, the Irish were like the lowly humans. Do we got another? Okay. And so then they started to have police forces to where they could self-police their community. So they would have these volunteers that would help police the community. So, and then that's why you see a lot of the East Coast police forces predominantly run by the Irish. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, everyone's gonna have a major delay. We're looking at about 45 seconds, almost a minute.
Almost a minute, yeah.
But at least we're on the air, so we'll
True
take
story, yeah.
it. Have some of my green bottled beer. Guinness used to be green. Nope.
Yeah, Kathy, I am sitting right next to him, and the delay is almost a minute. It's less on my phone than it is on my laptop, if that helps anybody. Team Android over here, but yeah, unfortunately the delay is not something we have any control over, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Tim. We'll try and get a bunch of questions out in the next 5 minutes then.
Okay, any other guesses on why beer is synonymous with St. Patrick's Day? There's a really good reason. It's a saint's feast day during Lent, so Catholics could drink to celebrate. Kathy wins again, yes.
Good job, Kathy.
Yes, beer became synonymous with St. Patrick's Day because St. Patrick's Day falls in the middle of the Catholics' Lent. And so they would they would withhold the Lent restrictions on drinking and eating for the saint's feast, the feast of St. Patrick, which is one of the official Christian feasts. So yes, it's so they could eat and drink and celebrate St. Patrick in the middle of Lent. And so then it became just a day to drink. Okay, how do leprechauns earn their gold?
I wonder if people were more successful with keeping their Lenten promises because they had like a little
A cheat day?
like a cheat day.
They had a cheat day in the middle of
cheat
Lent.
day. I was trying to think of the right term for that.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
we just gotta hold on until St. Patrick's Day.
Right. I didn't want to say anything too irreverent, so yeah, cheat day. There we go.
Yeah, I need another song.
Because there is a lot of truth to that, knowing that you have a little break in the middle of whatever you're trying to abstain from, I think.
I'm striking out on some of these songs I want to play.
It's such a good year of songs.
I know.
There should be a bunch of good ones, yeah.
We'll do this one.
Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets.
Let's see, whose karaoke songs was this? Robert? Remember Robert?
Yeah, and what was his
And,
name at the VFW?
Josh,
Josh. Yeah.
who was a vet.
Let's see. They get it from garage sales. Making rainbows.
Third box
So,
for midnight train. Destination banger.
some multiple choices are, could it be from collecting teeth?
I don't pay no
Picking pockets?
dues, I smoke stogies, I
Making and mending shoes?
short
Or
around. I'm a man
they made lead into gold?
by no means.
These are some really great answers, you guys. I think we really need to start publishing books together. This is kind of fantastic.
It is not by garage sales or granting wishes.
You guys are
Or making
so
rainbows.
imaginative.
Every town and every lock that ain't
Oh, looks like Kathy knows it again. Yes. Yes. They get the gold
rooms to let
for making and mending shoes.
no phone, no pool,
Well, it makes sense that Kathy gets all of these because she is a kindergarten teacher.
Ah.
And so I know for a fact she has to have all of these in her arsenal.
Stealing underwear and selling it. That actually might be.
That might be the winner right there.
Yes, it is shoemaking. If you said making and mending shoes, you are right. And that finishes up the this or that category, bringing us to the people you may or may not know category. This is going to be all your famous people, historical figures, pop culture celebrities.
Yes.
People you may or may not know.
Have a great night, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for what you're doing out there. We appreciate you. And have a great stream tomorrow. We wish you better luck than ours.
Oh, nachos sound good, Randy. Sorry, he made me think of nachos for some reason. Okay, beans and nachos. Okay. What was St. Patrick's real name?
And for all the smartasses out there, it is not Patrick.
Okay, I can give him some multiple choices. I was gonna make this one multiple choice. It's Darg, Darragh, or Maewyn, Maewyn, or Angus, Aengus, or Seamus, Seamus.
Well, I can certainly
So
understand why I
Darragh,
changed it
Maewyn.
to Patrick.
Angus or Seamus? Robert Zimmerman? It's either Darg, Maewyn, Angus, or Seamus. And his last name and birth name was Sukat. He was born to Christian aristocrats in Britain. Now remember the word aristocrat. It might come in handy later. Laura says Seamus. It was not Seamus. It was not Darg. So Randy says B. Maewyn.
I'm giving you guys the multiple choices.
Angus. I should have put him on the question.
No, it's all good.
I was going to.
It gives me something to type, and I love
You
to
can't
type.
say that on YouTube. Can't say Angus. Or Seamus.
That's why we spelled it that way, Randy. Duh. We got it covered.
So yes, it is Maewyn. St. Patrick's real first name is Maewyn. So if you said Maewyn or B, give yourself some points. If you said any of the other names, give yourself some points anyways, because who knows St. Patrick's real name? Someone obviously did.
I don't know, they
But-
sound like UFC fighters to me.
Oh.
But, yeah.
They do.
Don't they?
A little bit. And I'm letting it play out. I should just get to the top 10. That was number 10, The Temptations with My Girl.
That was number 10?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
None of the songs you've played already are in the top 10?
Nope.
Wow. What do you guys think are in the top 10? That's kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, everybody that said-
Number 9, we have Elvis.
You saw me
Crying in the chapel.
in the chapel.
that was the day after St. Patrick's Day when they had to go back to Lent, right?
Yeah.
That was a sad day.
I know the meaning of content.
Aristocats? Question mark? This is Kathy. I said aristocrats, but
Close enough.
maybe. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Just a plain and simple child.
What soulful singers hits include Let's Stay Together and How Can We Mend a Broken Heart?
So here's a hit. The person is Irish.
No, they're not.
No?
Nope,
Oh.
they're not Irish.
Just kidding.
You'll have to really use your brain to see how I tie this to St. Patrick's Day.
I've searched and I've searched, but I couldn't find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. Now I'm happy in the chapel where people are of one accord.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we gather in the chapel just to sing and praise the Lord.
It is not the Bee Gees.
Search and you'll search, but you'll never find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. Take your troubles to the chapel. Get down on
Yes, the Big Wargowski got it. It's Al Green. He's Irish.
Nice.
Yes, Al Green.
Good job, Big Mike.
Al
That-
Green with Let's Stay Together and How Can We Mend a Broken Heart.
There
Okay.
you go. Good job, Big Mike.
Uh-oh. I need to get the next song, and it's not in here.
That's great. Yeah, you probably did, Randy.
Herman's Herberts coming at number 8 with Can't You Hear My Heartbeat? Okay. Michael Collins, famous Irish revolutionary, was played by what famous Irish actor in 1996 drama Michael Collins? If you didn't know who Michael Collins is, now you know who Michael Collins is. Famous Irish revolutionary. And he was played by a famous Irish actor.
When I feel you put your arms around me, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat?
Oop,
And I'm glad, I'm
I just
mighty glad I
messed up.
Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? When you asked me to meet your mom, I knew that baby we'd be going far. Can't you hear the pounding of my heartbeat? 'Cause you're the one I love. You're the one I love.
Michael Naismith? Nope. This might be one of the most well-known in America Irish actors. Some might say he has a particular set of skills that make him a good actor. Yes, there's my clue.
I need somebody help.
Not Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's actually an Australian actor, but he played a Scottish guy in one of his most famous roles, Braveheart. William Wallace. So Help coming in at number 7 by the Beatles.
Help me if you can.
Yes, it's Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson. It's spelled with an M, but Liam's a good Irish name as well. Liam Neeson played Michael Collins in the 1996 film Michael Collins. All right. That brings us... Randy says, Buzz, you spelt it wrong. That brings us to our first daily double of the night. If you're unfamiliar with how we play these, this is your opportunity to wager some of your hard-earned points on the confidence of the answer on this next question. Our category tonight for our person you may or may not know is Who Dat. Isn't that the whole category? Alright, I'm going to show you a picture. And you're just supposed to tell me who it is. And actually, I think this is a two-parter. Let's see how many of you can get this one. Place your bets. Place your bets. Alright, who is the actor behind the leprechaun mask in the still from what St. Patrick's Day movie favorite? I have that full screen for you. Who is the actor behind the leprechaun mask? And what movie is this? That actually turned out kind of funny.
You did. Good job.
All right. Coming in at number 6, we have Petula Clark with Downtown.
Oh, I love this one.
You can always go downtown when you've got worries. All the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights so much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
All right. Any guesses?
Shout out to my mom because this is one of her favorite movies.
Problems surround you. There are movie shows.
There's movie shows downtown.
Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close.
You couldn't go downtown this morning.
Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a
crazy.
gentle bossa nova.
Downtown Sacramento.
Oh, yeah.
Until before the night is over, happy again. The lights so much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now.
The Stranger with John Wayne, he was a chaperone. Okay, now remember, this is a St. Patrick's Day favorite. So the movie has a St. Patrick's theme, and it's been around for a long time.
And is it a Disney movie?
I think it might be. Randy's stumped.
Let's see. This actor died last year.
The actor is actually Scottish, not Irish.
True story. This. Should I go obvious? Another obvious hint. So this actor did play James Bond at one point.
Well, now they'll definitely get it.
Well, we've been on this for like 2 minutes now. Not an Irish dude, believe it or not. It's a St. Patrick's Day movie, but nope, not Jerry Lewis.
Okay, I'll show you the face, and you guys can get points if you can tell me the movie.
Okay.
It's Sean Connery. Sean Connery. From what St. Patrick's Day movie favorite? Sean Connery. Sean Connery's in this movie. What movie is it? Suck it, Trebek.
Pretty funny.
Okay, it's Sean Connery in the movie Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Yes, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Oh, yep. Big Mike got it too. Good job, Big Rogowski.
Nice. Good job, Big Mike.
And so did Laura.
Good job, Laura.
All right. And while we're talking about it, the Righteous Brothers with You Lost That Love and Feeling came in number 5. Okay, what historic figure is famous for having said, "Give me liberty or give me death"?
Oh, that's a good question. I see the connection.
Now, just so you guys know, the next 3 questions are going to be famous Patricks. Other than St. Patrick.
And I give obvious hints. Yeah, you're good.
There's a lot of Patricks out there, so.
There are. This is true. Yeah, it's a great movie, Randy. It's really cute. My mom is a big Sean Connery fan, so I'm quite sure she got this one right off the bat.
I need your love.
So this is a shout out to Colin.
Oh. Yes, Patrick Henry. Oh, good night, Kathy. Bye.
Good night, Kathy. We love you.
So yes, Patrick Henry.
Happy St. Patrick's Day with your kiddos tomorrow.
Okay, who plays Barney Stinson on the TV show How I Met Your Mother? Braveheart. Almost what Braveheart said. He said you can take our land, but they can never take our freedom.
But yeah, it's close.
All right, We 5, You Were On My Mind, coming in at number 4.
This beat Downtown? Really?
We 5 is number 4. So yes, Neil Patrick Harris.
Nice.
Neil Patrick Harris, also known as Doogie Howser, plays Barney Stinson, which is funny because the guy in real life is gay, and his character Barney Stinson is a total womanizer. And he pulls it off. Like if you watch How I Met Your Mother and you didn't know he was a gay guy, you would have no idea.
I was stunned because I knew that he was gay before I ever saw any episodes of that.
And then you watch it and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
So yes.
He is a talented guy, for sure.
You were on my mind. All right. What Georgetown and New York Knicks star was the first player to be chosen by an NBA draft lottery winner? When they started the NBA draft lottery, he's the first player to be drafted in the NBA draft. Georgetown star and New York Knicks star played most of his NBA career with the New York Knicks. And he is now a coach. NBA coach. I think you see that more in the NBA than you do in like NFL and stuff. Guys go from playing to coaching. It seems to be pay off more in basketball to have a former player as a coach for some reason than NFL. You get a lot of guys that maybe played in like high school and maybe college, but then they've had a career of coaching because they're great with coaching and logistics and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Not Patrick Mahomes.
Good guess, though.
I almost put a Patrick Mahomes question in here.
Yes. Shout out to Carrie Ann and her Kansas City Chiefs, Randy.
It's not Wilt Chamberlain. It's a famous Patrick. Oh, this is not
The original.
the
but
original. This is fun, though.
It's super fun. You should
Okay,
leave it.
so
you should leave it.
The Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, came in at number 3. We're going to remix it.
This is a fun one. I know you probably don't like this one, Randy, but I mean this version of it, but it's fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
So the Patrick we're looking for is Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing from the Knicks. Very famous name in the NBA. Even if you don't follow NBA, you're probably familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
So Patrick Ewing was the first player to ever... Yes! Randy got it.
Good job, Randy.
Ever be drafted. And that brings us halfway through our Trivia Thursday live here on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day from us, Back to Blue, and the Freedom Riders. Don't forget, there's puppies.
There's puppies.
If you need a puppy or want to love a puppy, there's puppies. And check out our drive to the beach coming Saturday, April 1st. More information online and coming on that. Brings us to our sports and games category with our Patrick Ewing question. I don't know if people have noticed, but I've been finishing our people you may or may not know with sports people almost every week.
I did notice that, yeah.
So our first sports and games tonight is what is Lucky the Leprechaun doing with his hands in the Boston Celtics logo? Now keep it clean, people.
When we say people, we mean you, Randy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I keep meaning to tell you guys, and you especially, Randy. I've been hearing from Jackie, and she and her husband are moving to Idaho. They are done with California.
He's spinning a basketball. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah, just that Jackie says hi and she misses everybody, and she and her husband are getting ready to move.
Scrubbing his mask. Nope. Yes, in one hand he's spinning his basketball, and in the other hand he has another object. So he's spinning a basketball, and the other object is down low. All right, the Four Tops with I Can't Help Myself or Sugar Pie Honey Bunch.
You know that I love you.
coming in at number 3, I think. No, this is number 2. We're already at number 2 on our top 10 countdown. Yes, Big Mike got it. He is leaning on a shillelagh. Our Irish club. So yes, basketball on a shillelagh. Okay, how many NBA championships have the Boston Celtics won? And no, all the sports questions aren't going to be about the Celtics. And actually, the Boston Celtics are like one of only 2 NBA teams that are still in their original location. And the team actually started when the owner of the big arena in Boston decided that they needed a basketball team. And so he started the basketball team. So here's a clue. Boston Celtics have actually were known for part of, not all of their wins, where they won 8 years in a row. Between like 67 and 76 or something like that. They won 8 years in a row. That is something else.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Oh, Big Mike says 16 plus 1, which would be accurate. It is 17. Yes, 17 championships. Boston Celtics. No wonder, even though they haven't won one in a long time, why they're some people's favorite team and some people say they're the best team of all time. So, okay, what is the most points scored by the Celtics in a single game? Closest to the answer gets it. And they actually made this an NBA record. And they were playing the Minneapolis Lakers. And coming in at number 1, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs with Wooly Bully. Hottest song of 1965. So if anyone's ever noticed in the song, there's that echo in the drums. It's an actual echo. The song was recorded with some old recording techniques with mic placement in the room. So the drums weren't actually mic'd, they were placed a distance from the singer's microphones, and so the engineer could pick up the drum sound by how much is being picked up in the other microphones. And the room that they were using, there was an echo, and it was hitting mics at different times, and so it just they had to leave it in the recording. So that's
It's
why
fun.
there's that weird.
It's a fun effect, yeah.
159. It's actually really close. They beat the Lakers. The Lakers scored 139 points in that game. 139 points scored by the Lakers, but setting an NBA record, the Celtics scored 173 points. 173 points. So they've scored 173 points in a single game, and they've won the championship 8 times in a row. They might be the best NBA team of all time. I don't know.
It might be.
And Larry Bird going from being like MVP and Player of the Year to then getting the Coach of the Year award and Boston Celtics team executive for the NBA award. So he's won all levels of awards. So pretty crazy. Wait, did I skip one? Okay. Nope. Okay, what is the most popular sport in Ireland? All right, some honorable mentions coming in at number 11. Almost making the top 10. Help Me Rhonda.
Another one of my dad's favorites. He's missing out. Do you remember the Indian fellow that used to come to G Street that would sing
Bully Bully?
Yeah. Weird guy. Cute though. Yeah, so we hear these songs and we're reminded of people that used to request these for karaoke. I have just weird random stuff in my head that doesn't seem to leave for some reason. But we miss our karaoke days.
I think I'll play Treat Her Right again.
That's a great one.
Soccer, drinking, soccer. Okay, it is not soccer, and it is not drinking. Now, soccer is association football. It is a form of football, but it's not the soccer form of football. And it's this form of football, it's not rugby, that actually we get some of our American football rules from. The goals in this form of football are played, they look like soccer goals, but then they have uprights, so they're like an H shape for the field goal. And that's actually where we get our field goal, is from this form of football. It's not rugby, soccer, it's Gaelic football. Yes, the most popular of the Gaelic games, but the most popular sport in all of Ireland is Gaelic football. It's similar to rugby, but it has different rules than rugby, and rugby actually I think is a derivative of Gaelic football, such as American rocker. So yes, Gaelic football. How many players are on the field for each team during a Gaelic football game? Yeah, it looks like Big Mike got Gaelic football in time.
I think he did, yeah. Stupid delay. It's like 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Another honorable mention just because it's a fun song.
It is a fun one.
Jewel Akins with The Birds and the Bees.
Who sang this?
Her name is Jewel Akins.
I never would have gotten that. I don't know who I thought it was, but that doesn't ring any bells.
It is 15. Yes, the Big Wargowski
Nice.
getting it again. There's 15 players on each team on the field.
Good job, Big Mike.
Okay.
That is
What?
a lot of people.
Big sports championship happens every year in March.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Yeah. When I look into your big brown eyes, it's so very plain to see that it's time you learn about
Yes, March Madness basketball, NCAA basketball championships is the answer I'm looking for. We'll take March Madness. Yes, Randy got it. It's the NCAA championships.
anything called love.
Okay, what team won last year's NCAA men's basketball championship?
Flowers and the trees.
Yeah, Randy's kicking it this year, this week.
Yes, he is.
Here's one of my favorite songs from 1965. I opened the show with this one, but we didn't have too many people here, so we'll play it again.
All right.
And if you ever have a minute, look up the videos for this with Roy Head. This is Treat Her Right by Roy Head. Look up him performing this live.
Oh, you're looking good, baby.
Here's a clue. It's a school. Its name is just a state.
I wanna tell you a story. Every man I know. If you want a little loving, you gotta start real slow. She's gonna love you tonight now. If you just treat her right now. Oh, squeeze her real gentle. Gotta make her feel good. Tell her that you love her like you know you should. 'Cause if you don't treat her right, she won't love you tonight. If you practice my method just as hard as you can, you're gonna get a reputation as a loving a man. And you'll be glad every night that you
It
treat
wasn't
her.
Ohio.
Hey, 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 hey. All right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, every night. All right. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, work it now, one time. Yeah. Maybe too much, baby. All right. Hey, hey.
This song was actually number 100.
Really?
Yeah. It was really close to Indiana. The state is close to Indiana, but it's not Indiana.
I needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. Hey now, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh,
It was Kentucky. Kentucky won.
it is to be loved by you. Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's keep moving on. We have one more category. This is our film and television category, final category for tonight. Got a few more songs to play for you all. These questions are going to be everything big screen, little screen. Could be television shows, movies, commercials. I think most of them are movies. I'm not sure tonight. First one here is what movie about Irish immigrants is neither near or here? Yes, this movie about Irish immigrants is neither here or near. So if it's not here or near, it could be what and what?
Yes, it is, baby. You are better to me than I've been to myself.
Far and Away. Yes, Laura got it. Yes, Far and Away.
I wanna stop
With Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
and thank you, baby. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved.
Far and Away is neither here, near, or here, right?
Right.
Yes. I didn't steal that question. I actually wrote that question.
That was great. Good job.
Okay, what movie is about two Irish Catholic brothers who become vigilantes and wipe out Boston's criminal underworld in the name of God?
You didn't say it right, though. But he has a special way of saying God. Right?
In the movie?
Yeah.
I'd like to do a song that was a top 10 record for me in
He doesn't say it with the
1965,
weird
which I wrote in
Irish
Detroit,
accent.
Michigan.
All right, Del Shannon with Searchin'. This is actually number 99. Do a live version. Only version I can find.
Really?
Gotta find a place to hide with my baby by my side.
Actually, I really like this movie. And the second one of the movie, the number 2, is really funny and great too. Although the guy that plays their dad is a Scottish actor, not an Irish guy. So it looks like Big Mike coming in. Once again, quick, like with the answer, it's the Boondock Saints. And actually, Down in the Boondocks was one of the top songs of this year. It was like in the middle. So yes, the Boondock Saints is the answer we're looking for. If you have not seen it, check it out if you like fun action movies. It's a great one. Okay. What is the 1990s musical comedy drama about the formation of an Irish soul band in Dublin? I have an extra space in that slide.
And we gotta keep searching, searching. Find a place to hide, searching, searching. She'll be by my side. We gotta keep on the road. Follow the sun.
And actually a great story about this movie. They formed the band for the movie, and then the band itself actually toured after the movie and became more popular than the movie itself. And it was pretty popular touring all over Europe and the UK, and even did a United States tour. The band that they made, put together just for the movie. Oh, I need another song. I saw that movie. It was great. Just can't recall the name.
This is a great one.
Came in number 88.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many good songs of 65.
Crazy. Yeah.
It is the Commitments. Yes, the big Wargowski getting it again. The Commitments is the name of the movie, and actually, the song I just played, Roy Head, Treat Her Right, I got familiar with the song from the movie Commitments. Their version is awesome.
It's
Almost as good as my version. Okay, so yes, the Commitments is what we're looking for. Which brings us to our next and final Daily Double of the night. This one is, have you seen this scene? Yes, I'm going to show you a still from a movie scene, and I'm looking for the name of the movie that it is from. So have you seen this scene? Pretty simple. Place your wagers, wager some of those hard-earned points. What movie is this scene from? I do have that full screen for you right there. What movie is this scene from? Look how young Jennifer Aniston is.
I know, it's crazy.
Movie came out in 1993. There's your hint. So it's one of her first major roles. Can't find any Dave Clark 5 in here. Okay, so we have a request.
Yes. I'm wondering if it goes by a different title. Oh, this is a great song too.
I was gonna save this one for the end.
I can see why.
When the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in
Yeah, I know. I totally know the song, Skippy. But I think you're. Yeah, I'm not sure
young and pretty.
if we can get it that quick.
I know it's true. If you did
What's your second request if we can't find that one?
Watch my daddy in bed at night. Watch his hand been turning gray. He's been working and slaving his life away. Oh yes, I know. He's been working so hard.
All right. Looks like Big Mike might be the only one with a guess on this one. Diana wasn't watching movies in the 90s.
There's a better life for me and you.
So yes, one of
Now, my girl, you're so young and pretty.
Jennifer Aniston's first roles, major roles in a motion picture, was in a horror movie that debuted in 1993. And what's it have to do with St. Patrick's Day? The horror movie was entitled, like a big Wargowski said, a Leprechaun. Yes, about a little scary, scary little leprechaun. Scary little leprechaun. Oh, I'm missing the slide. That's okay.
No, I haven't seen this one either.
Okay. Since the first Leprechaun horror movie was made in 1993, how many, and it's supposed to say many, not how many total, Leprechaun movies have been made? I'll fix that right now. How many Leprechaun movies have been made total?
You know it too.
The actual last Leprechaun movie was made in 2018. I found a cover for you, Skippy. I wanted to play it just because I found it in my library here, and I don't have the regular version to see if it really is a cover.
There's a prophet, from the prophet came the king, from the king came the popper came the swing, from the swing came creation, from creation came love. You don't know what this love is all about. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Life of me, man, our spiritual from the prophet came the king, from the king came
What was Randy's?
from the swing came creation, from creation came love. You don't know what this love is all about. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. 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 Evil stillness. When will all I get to
This is a terrible song.
From the puppet came the king, from the king came the puppet, from the puppet came the swing came creation, from creation came love. You don't know what this love is all about. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
I'm looking for this version.
Let's see, Randy's song request was.
I can't even find it on Amazon.
I couldn't find it either.
Nope.
This sounds so much like System of a Down.
It's the same guy from Sister of a Down.
Is it?
Sej Tinking. It's another band. Yeah, I looked it up, and this is what came up in my hard drive library. Okay, so there's been 8. I didn't see an answer. No one's answered the question, but there's been 8 Leprechaun movies and sequels.
That's crazy. Yeah.
What was Randy's request?
I was trying to find it. Let's see here. Yeah, that was a different remix of it for sure. Glad All Over, Bits and Pieces. And Irish Drinking Song. That's a great one.
There's the Al Green. I'm glad you're mine.
That's a good one too.
Hold off on drinking until we're playing something.
Sorry. I was joking. I figured taking a sip was better than coughing.
No, it's okay. Glad All Over, the Dave Clark 5.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Found that Glad All Over. And it's actually on the list from 65. So yes, it's 8 Leprechaun movies. Okay, what Irish superhero keeps Hell's Kitchen safe in the Marvel Universe? His real person is Irish, but his secret identity is Irish, but his superhero persona is not really known as being Irish. But he's known as the defender of Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen being a area of New York. All right. Captain Cabbage. Okay. His secret identity is Matthew Murdock, also known as, yes, Daredevil. Daredevil is the Irish lawyer in Hell's Kitchen, New York, Matthew Murdock, also known as Daredevil. Captain Gordon Ramsay. Okay, baby, please don't go. We're gonna have to because this is our last question. Thomas O'Malley is the protagonist in what 1970 Disney animated feature? It's supposed to say Disney, but somehow that word didn't make the computer crash. Thomas O'Malley, Irish protagonist in what 1970 animated Disney movie?
I never had no money. I bought at the secondhand store. The way this old town laughs at me, I just can't take it no more. I can't stay. I'm gonna be a lady someday. Baby, don't go.
Yes.
I like this one way better than I Got You, Babe. Just for the record.
Yep, old school Disney, the Aristocats. Yes, I said save that for later. Yes, the Aristocats. Thomas O'Malley was
When I get to the city,
our male protagonist
be dry.
in that one.
My eyes
So, great film.
pretty.
That was one of my favorites as a kid.
That was one of my favorites.
I always thought it was great with the cats playing piano. That
Yep.
was the best scene.
I
So-
loved Little Marie. She was my favorite.
Oh, really?
I'll be back someday.
I haven't watched that one in over 2 decades, probably. Well, no, maybe when Michaela was young. So, well, maybe over 2 decades.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry, baby.
Oh my goodness. That finishes up our night. We are done with our questions and our St. Patrick's Day trivia. So, I want to give a special shout out to our players. Randy, Laura and Mark, Tim, Kathy, Diana, Dave, Skippy and Leah, and the Big Wargowski. We will see you in a week. Oh, that's not the song I want to play. I want to play not 7 days a week by the Sounds. I want to play 8 days a week by the Beatles. Another hit from 1965. We will see you all next week. You guys all did awesome. We had fun tonight on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All get your fill of corned beef tomorrow. You know, why do we eat corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day? Anyone know? I know corned beef is a cheaper cut of beef, and it started when the Irish were poor, and so they would get the corned beef, and so I'm gonna have to look that one up now.
Yes.
You know, it has something to do with it being cheap food. I think that's probably the answer to why we eat corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day, because it's cheap,
Yeah.
and the Irish needed cheap food. So, all right, you guys all have a good night. We will see you next week on another fun Trivia Thursday live.
Yes, we love you guys.
Party! Because they're poor. Yep.
Yep.
See, I'm guessing that's the right answer. All I know is I love me some corned beef
Yes.
and brown mustard. Yeah, corned beef is expensive. And it's funny because they use a really cheap cut of meat to make the corned beef out of. So it's like the cheapest, toughest brisket. All right. Good night, all. We'll see you next week. Hopefully everything will technically be fine, and we'll get right into the show next week. So.
That's all, folks.
Hey, lady, you call him Dr. Jones.
My professional name.